Kenny here with Gardening Simplified. I'm out in the workshop today and I'm doing a little work on a heater, and we're going to take a look at what's going on. Last year I tore down some greenhouses, and the frames and a few of them had heaters in them, and I decided I wanted to use one of these heaters in my greenhouse. Now you could use them in a workshop or something like that, but I can work in the cold, but my plants don't do good with the cold. So I decided I would take and convert this thing over. These greenhouses worked on LP or on natural gas, and I've got propane or LP gas. And some of you might decide to want to attempt something like this. And before you start getting into it, I figured I'd give a little information that might help you avoid a situation if you don't have the knowledge to do it. Now, whenever you're converting natural gas to LP gas, the flow of LP gas or propane is it puts out a whole lot more fuel for the gas whenever it's operating. They operate on different pressures. Line pressure is different on LP gas. So if you was just to say hook it up to propane, what you'd end up with would be a terrible mess because a lot of things are different. Okay, we'll kind of go into this. I had ordered me a replacement gas valve that was, and these things take a little bit to try to figure out, so I can't go into exactly which part you would need. Depends on your heater and stuff, and there's a lot of conversion involved in it. But not only the control is different, which I had purchased this one a while back. The control's different because it's got to control the flow of LP gas. Now this control can be used for either. You can see it's got a LP label there because I converted it to LP from natural gas. The original one didn't have that option. And then what it ended up having to do is the jets are different. Now these were the jets that come out of here, and they have about twice the size hole that it needs for the flow. So I had to convert to a smaller jet to accommodate the propane. But also, even your pilot light is different. If you was to leave your original pilot light on there, the amount of gas that would be flowing, it would have a hellaciously large flame because liquefied petroleum gas is, or propane, running on a different pressure, and it's whenever the amount of flow that you would have would be a whole lot more pressure flow than you would have on the natural gas. But anyway, I'm cleaning this up. I've got my new jets in. I'm fixing to install my regulator. A lot of these things, we had plenty of mud daubers that have been up here around this relay, but you need to know your part. You need to know a lot about wiring because, and especially if you get in a situation like this where the wiring isn't together, you have to know about your transformer and the difference in the power, because what you're doing is you're coming from your 120 volts, and it's reducing this down to 24 volts, which controls. You've got some safety switches that come on and off as far as the heat, making sure that it's running right. And the controls in your control valve here are 24 volts, so you have to have that to run them. You've got other wiring that's got to be connected up here to the top. So you will have to have a wiring diagram too. So there's a lot involved when you convert one of these. For the average person, if you don't have the knowledge in a lot of things like electrical, plumbing, understand the difference in the systems and stuff, you don't want to tackle this job. So anyway, this is just a short video to let those of you know, maybe you won't waste your time or money on a piece of equipment that it might be a whole lot easier for you to go ahead and just buy the proper one and put it in. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you want to see more content like this, just hit the subscribe, hit the bell, select all. Give her a big thumbs up and share this video. Enjoy that gardening experience.